Early New Kingdom queens participated extensively in influencing Egypt during their reign. The types of powers attained by the New Kingdom queens can be divided into four major categories, from acting as regent queens, participating in military events, supervising building projects, and obtaining religious roles, such as being titled as the god's wife. It appears that many queens achieved their powerful position through performing in co-regency during the reign of a pharaoh. This custom can be seen through different female figures, such as Teti Sheri or Hatshepsut. It is generally inferred that Teti Sheri may have acted as a regent for her grandson, Ahmose, on the death of her husband, Seqenenre. Evidence for this comes from the monuments erected in her honor by Ahmose, including her own elaborate tomb at Thebes, and a pyramid and a chapel at Abydos, fully staffed by mortuary priests. She became the first queen to wear the vulture headdress of Nekhbet. This crown became an icon which soon became closely linked with the power of the Great Wife, as a complement to the power of the Great Pharaoh. Teti Sheri is also viewed as a significant queen, as she is considered as the founder of the 18th dynasty. Hatshepsut is known to have co-reigned with her stepson, Thutmose III. It is through her diarchy with Thutmose III that she was easily gained the position of a pharaoh. During her co-regency, Hatshepsut achieved numerous improvements for Egypt, such as extending trading regions, military campaigns to Nubia, and the building projects of various temples, such as the Red Chapel in Karnak. There are various evidences of New Kingdom queens' participation in military events, as it is demonstrated by Teti Sheri, Ihotep I, and Hatshepsut. It is known from sources such as the Stela of Ahmose that Teti Sheri played a vital role in the establishment of a new dynasty during the expulsion of the Hyksos processed by Seqenenre and Ahmose. Another similar practice was also done by Ahotep I, as an inscription on a Nubian fortress of Buin suggests that she played an active role in consolidation of the kingdom during a time of warfare. Scholars such as Calendar believe that Ahotep I played an active military role necessitated by the very young age of Ahmose at his accession. Her title, Nebetar, meaning mistress of the land, suggests that a particular region was directly controlled by her. Queen Hatshepsut is recorded to have directly participated in military campaigns, as it is indicated in sources such as the graffiti at Sahel, which describes the account of a Nubian battle. As suggested by Redford, there could have possibly been 4 or more military campaigns processed during the reign of Hatshepsut in places such as Syria, Gaza, and Palestine, which may have been successively led by Thutmose III in their diarchy. Evidence of authority of these queens can also be seen from the remains of imposing building establishments and their religious titles. Figures such as Teti Sheri had monuments erected in her honor, offered by her grandson Ahmose, which indicated the level of her authority. Ahmose Nefertari and her son Amenhotep I founded the workers' village at Deir el-Medina, on the west bank of the Nile at Thebes. They were later deified and became the focus of a divine worship. Their images were depicted on tomb walls, and their statues were carried in religious processions by the villagers. She was also the first female figure to be titled as the god's wife of Amun, which continued the importance throughout many generations of the queens. The Queen Ahmose, who was the wife of Thutmose I and the mother of Hatshepsut, made prominent appearances in religious scenes of the divine conception, as promoted by Hatshepsut. The inscriptions in Deir el-Bahari referred to Ahmose as the mistress of 2 lands, given life forever. It is to be supposed that the chief god Amun shared an intimate relationship with the queen, which led to the birth of Hatshepsut. This shows the religious connection of both Ahmose and Hatshepsut to the god Amun. Traces of Hatshepsut and her influential role as a female pharaoh can be witnessed from her various building projects, such as a Montri temple in Djesse, as well as other buildings such as the Red Chapel in Karnak, for the purpose of glorifying the god Amun. It is understood that Hatshepsut had particularly close relationship with the Amun priesthood, as it is indicated in her conduct of building projects of new temples for the god, as well as other deities such as Thoth, Hor, and Una. This is attested in the Sphere Santimitos inscription. She too was given the title the god's wife of Amun. Other queens during the New Kingdom era who were given the title included Set Kamos, Ahmes Meritamen, and Sataya. This was viewed as a special connection to the chief god during the 18th dynasty. In addition to military and political aspects, the queens of this period also played an important dynastic role in the development and the consolidation of the 18th dynasty. In order to preserve the royal family's exclusive hold on power and the wealth they gained from the conquest, princesses were restricted to marrying only the kings. In conclusion, it may be viewed that the early New Kingdom queens possessed a considerable level of power during the reign of their family members, such as their husbands or sons, or as a regent queen, or becoming the pharaoh herself.